Hero League. This is raid-based PvP event. In Hero League you play raids in a league format. Each league has 3 rounds of battles with cooldowns in between them. And for the Hero League schedule, this event will be 28 days long in total, which is divided into 4 rounds, and each round lasts for 1 week. The battle phase of each round takes 6 days, where you can perform battles, and afterwards there is 1 cooldown day when the loots are given. The flow of rules in the Hero League event is divided into 4 flows, namely the registration phase, the battle phase, the cooldown phase, and the loot phase. The registration phase lasts for 1 day. You can only register for the league during the registration phase. During the registration phase you can prepare your defense team. And once the battle phase is started, you will see your score and your current ranking, and you can go to battle. You can do 20 attacks a day. And each attack is using your standard raid energy. There are 2 types of scores that will be calculated, namely the attack score and the defense score, where these 2 scores will determine the loot reward that you will get at the end of each round. The calculation of the attack score is influenced by 3 things, namely the match score, elimination score, and tile score. The total attack score that you can get is 420 points. To maximize the score you can get, I suggest that you focus on chasing match scores and elimination scores. As for the defense score itself, it depends on the formation of the heroes that you arrange as the defense team. For this you have to experiment a lot. You have to frequently monitor your defense log. Don't let your defense be defeated in a row because it will greatly affect the defense score. You can change your defense formation during the event to minimize losses. And in the battle phase too, you can access the round tab, where you will see which round you are in, and on that tab there are attack scores, defense scores, total scores, and how many times you have attacked. And the cooldown phase lasts for 1 day. During cooldown phase you are unable to battle. The bottom 25% of the registered players are eliminated during the cooldown phase, and won't be able to play in the next battle phase. As for the loot phase, there are 2 loot sources in the event. Rounds loot, where the knocked out players for each round get a randomized loot. Rounds loot tier is determined by the last round you reached. Ranking loot, where the top 10,000 players get a fixed loot at the end of the league. Ranking loot tier is determined by your final rank, which is determined by your final score. And please note, rewards shown in this beta round are placeholders and do not reflect the rewards that will be awarded in the live version of this feature. And lastly, in the Hero League event, there are 2 exclusive bonuses. There are featured families throughout the whole league, which get an extra 40% stat boost. During each round, 2 hero classes are featured, which get an extra 10% stat boost. You can check the featured families and classes anytime in the event rules. Conclusion: Hero League is a PvP themed event, which will last 28 days. The gameplay mechanism is similar to Raid in general, it's just that this event has additional mechanisms such as family bonuses and class bonuses. And at this event there is a score system that will determine whether players can continue playing or not. And later at the end of the round, only the top 10,000 players can get a ranking reward, while the others will only get a round reward. In my opinion, with Hero League event, at least it can provide a new sensation in competing, rather than just raiding to chase trophies. I think this feature can entertain old players, who are tired of repetitive gameplay mechanics. Although most of the gameplay is still the same, the scoring system will make the sensation of playing a little more challenging.